Hi everyone! So, may nag-PM sa akin na nagpapaturo tungkol sa finding the derivative. So, meron tayong 7 examples dito. Medyo kahalintulad dito ng mga ipiniam niya sa akin. Okay, so sagutan natin. Basic lang ito ng derivative. So, number 1, we have y equals 1/2 x to the 4th minus 5x plus 3. So, meron tayong 3 terms. Ang gagawin lang natin dyan, i-apply natin yung derivative ng sum equals yung sum ng derivative. So, pwedeng natin i-differentiate bawat isang term. Okay? So, therefore, gawin natin yung pinaka-kumpletong solution. So, find the derivative of y with respect to x. Distribute lang natin. So, kunin natin ang derivative ng bawat term. Okay? Equals derivative of 1/2 x to the 4th with respect to x plus or minus derivative of 5x with respect to x, and then plus the constant derivative of 3 with respect to x. So, apply natin yung mga rule natin sa pagdi-differentiate. So, symbol nga pala ng derivative of y with respect to x, pwedeng y prime na lang ang isulat natin dyan. Okay? And then, kapag meron tayong derivative ng u to the n with respect to x equal ito sa nu to the n minus 1 times derivative of u with respect to x. Okay, so ibig sabihin yung exponent natin, i-multiply lang natin dito sa constant natin, and then subtract tayo ng 1. Okay, so therefore, ang derivative nito ay 1/2, yung constant, i-multiply natin dito sa exponent na 4, tapos kopyahin natin itong x, subtract tayo ng 1 sa 4, so 4 minus 1, magiging 3 na lang. Tapos, derivative ng x with respect to x, 1 na yon, so wag na natin isulat. Okay, and then we have minus derivative ng constant, tapos x, ang magiging sagot dito ay yung constant na lang. So, magiging 5 na lang ito. And then plus, ang derivative ng constant with respect to x ay equal to 0. So, therefore, i-simplify na lang natin ito. So, ang derivative is equal to 1/2 times 4, so that is 2. Just copy x cubed and then minus 5. So, wala na tong 0. Ito na yung sagot sa number 1. Okay, so ganun lang kasimple. So, next, sagutan natin yung number 2. So, number 2. Palagyan natin itong number 1. So, number 2 tayo. Y is equal to 1/3 times 3x squared plus 5 squared. So, dito, pagkuha ng derivative na to, gamitin natin yung itong formula pa rin na ito, ilalat natin na u, ito yung magiging u natin, yung nasa loob ng parenthesis, 3x squared plus 5. So, ito yung magiging u natin. Then, i-apply natin itong formula na ito. Derivative of u to the n, that's equal to, baba lang natin itong n times u to the n minus 1 derivative of u with respect to x. So, therefore, ang derivative natin, y prime is equal to, kopyahin lang natin itong 1/3. So, kopyahin yung 1/3. Itong 2, i-multiply natin sa 1/3. So, 1/3 times 2, tapos ito yung u natin, kopyahin lang natin yan. So, we have 3x squared plus 5. Tapos, subtract tayo ng 1 sa exponent. So, magiging 2 minus 1 ito. Tapos, derivative pa ng u. So, derivative ng u, so we have derivative of 3x squared plus 5 with respect to x. Okay, and then, simplify natin. 1/3 times 2, so that is equal to 2/3. Then, kopyahin ito. So, we have 3x squared plus 5. Subtract the exponent, 2 minus 1. So, magiging 1 na lang or pwedeng wag na isulat yung 1 na yan. Okay? So, next, i-differentiate natin ito. 3x squared. So, yung 2, i-multiply natin dito sa 3. 2 times 3, we have 6. Tapos, yung exponent dito na square, x square, magiging 2 minus 1. So, magiging x to the 1 na lang or simply x na lang. Okay? And then, derivative ng 5 ay 0. So, 6x plus 0, pwede nang wag natin isulat itong 0. 6x na lang. And then, simplify lang natin. I-multiply natin itong 2/3 dito sa 6x. So, yung 6, pwedeng ma-divide sa 3. So, cancel na itong 3. Itong 6, magiging 6 divided by 3, that is 2. Tapos, i-multiply natin ito. 2 times 2x, that is equal to 4x. So, final answer, 2 times 2x, 4x. So, kopyahin na lang natin ito. 3x squared plus 5. So, ito na yung simplest form yung naka-factor. Factored form. 4x times 3x squared plus 5. So, kung gusto nyo i-distribute, parehas lang din yon. Okay, so next, number 3. So next example, number 3. So yung number 4 and number 6 and 7, i-rewrite ko lang dito para malaki yung space natin. X equals 2t plus 1 over 3t minus 5 and then 7. V equals square root of a squared minus y squared. Okay? So, burahin ko na ito dito. So, next, number 3. So, meron tayong direct formula para dito. Y is equal to square root of 3 minus 2x. So, yung direct formula ng square root, ito yung direct formula, we have derivative of y of u or derivative of square root. Derivative of square root of u with respect to x. So, may direct formula tayo dyan. Ang formula dyan ay 1 over 2 square root of u. So, yung square root, ibababa lang natin, lagyan natin ng 2, and then times derivative of u with respect to x. Okay, so yan lang, ganyan kasimple, may direct formula tayo para dyan. Nanggaling din yan dito, na-derive yan gamit ito. Okay, so i-apply lang natin itong formula. So, therefore, itong number 3, y prime is equal to 1 over 2. Yung u natin dito, itong nasa loob ng radical, 3 minus 2x. So, ito yung magiging u natin. 3 minus 2x, so yan yung u. So, 1 over 2 is square root of u. So, square root of u, edi 3 minus 2x. Okay? Napababa lang siya, nagkaroon ng 2. Tapos, kunin natin yung derivative ng u. So, times derivative of 3 minus 2x. 3 minus 2x with respect to x. Okay? Simplify. Kopyahin lang natin ito. 1 over 2 square root of 3 minus 2x times derivative of 3, 0 na lang yun. Derivative of 3, 0, constant kasi. So, pwede na hindi isulat yung 0. Derivative of negative 2x, constant times x. So, ang derivative niyan, yung negative 2 na lang. So, negative 2. Yung 0, pwede nang hindi isulat. So, negative 2 na lang yung matitira dito, times negative 2. Tapos, isimplify natin. Pwedeng makancel itong 2 sa denominator, tsaka itong 2 dito, may natira pang negative sign. So, lagay natin dito, negative 1. So, therefore, ang derivative natin ng number 3 is equal to negative 1 over square root of 3 minus 2x. So, ito na yung final answer natin. Okay? So, next number, number 4. So, number 4. Number 4. So, y is equal to 3x squared minus 4 square root of x. So, meron tayong dalawang term. So, kunin lang natin yung derivative na to minus derivative na to. Okay? So, therefore, y prime is equal to, so, sulat nga muna natin, derivative of 3x squared with respect to x minus derivative ng 4 square root of x with respect to x. Okay? So, apply natin dito itong power rule natin. Yung 2 i-multiply dito sa 3. 2 times 3, we have 6. Copy the x, subtract the exponent, 2 minus 1, 1. Or pwede na hindi usulat yung 1. And then, minus derivative of 4 square root of x. May constant tayo na 4. Yung constant, kinokopya lang yan. Tapos, i-apply natin, may direct formula tayo para sa square root of x. Ano ang direct formula para sa derivative ng square root of x? So, that is 1 over 2 square root of x. Tapos, times derivative of x with respect to x. 1 na lang yun. So, pwede na hindi isulat. So, i-simplify na lang natin ito. So, therefore, we have 6x minus itong 4 at 2 pwedeng ma-divide. So, matitira dito sa numerator 2. So, simplify na lang natin. 2 times 1. So, we have 2 over square root of x. So, ito na yung final answer natin. Or kung gusto nyo, pwede nyo pag-isahin ito. Pero, okay na ito. Dahil sa given naman natin, magkahiwalay naman sila. Okay? So, next, number 5. So, number 5, y is equal to 3 over square root of x plus 2. So, pwedeng gamitan ng quotient rule ito, pero mas madali, i-apply lang natin itong derivative of u to the n. Yan, n times u to the n minus 1 times derivative of u with respect to x. So, yun yung mas madaling way kasi yung numerator natin constant 3 lang. So, ang gawin natin, i-apply natin yung law of exponent, yung negative exponent rule, pwede nating dalhin sa taas itong exponent. Di ba ang square root, ang square root of x equal lang yan sa x raised to 1/2. Okay? So ito, pwede natin yung isulat as y is equal to 3 over x plus 2 raised to 1/2. Tapos i-apply natin yung negative exponent rule. Kapag nasa denominator, kapag itinaas natin yan, magiging siyang negative. So same yan sa y is equal to, or y pa lang ito, hindi pa natin dinidifferentiate, equal lang yan sa y equals 3 times x plus 2 raised to negative 1/2. Positive sa denominator, pag tumaas yan, magiging negative. Tapos, i-apply na lang natin itong formula na ito. So, apply natin yung formula na yan. Y prime is equal to 3. Multiply natin sa exponent. So, we have negative 1/2. Copy the base, x plus 2. Subtract natin yung exponent, negative 1/2. Subtract natin ng 1. And then, times derivative ng base natin, x plus 2. So, derivative of x plus 2 with respect to x. Then, simplify natin. 3 times negative 1/2, that is negative 3 over 2. Kopyahin lang natin ito. X plus 2. Tapos, x plus 2 raised to negative 1/2, subtract pa tayo ng 1. Kalahati, negative, binawasan pa ng isa, so magiging siyang negative 3 over 2. Okay? Kasi itong negative 1, magiging itong negative 2 over 2. So, tapos, add natin yung exponent, negative 1 minus 2. Add the exponent dahil parehas negative. So, negative 3. Copy the base, same 2. Okay? And then, times, derivative of x is 1. Derivative of 2 is 0. So, times 1 na lang ito. Then, isimplify na lang natin. Sa original natin, naka-radical. So, ang gagawin natin dito, ibababa natin. Ibaba lang natin. Okay? So, itong 1, baliwala na ito. So, yung may negative 3 tayo sa taas. Tapos, sa denominator, magkakaroon tayo ng 2. So, magiging positive ito, x plus 2 raised to 3 over 2. So, ito na yung final answer natin. Or, in radical form, kung gusto nyo ilagay sa radical form, pwedeng ganito siya, negative 3 over, at ang 3 over 2, pwede yung 1 times 1/2. So, pwede natin isulat yan as 2 times x plus 2, ito yung 1, tapos 1/2 pa itong isa, so, magka-radical tayo dito ng x plus 2. So, alin man dito sa dalawa, itong isa, rational exponent form, ito namang pangalawa dito, ito yung radical form. Okay? So, alin man dyan sa dalawa, tama. Okay, so next, number 6. Sobrahin muna natin. Number 6, meron tayong denominator. So, pwede natin gamitin dito sa number 6 yung quotient rule. Quotient rule lang i-apply natin dito. Derivative of u over v with respect to x. U and v are differentiable function of x. So, therefore, ang derivative natin ay equal sa v du, yung denominator, derivative ng numerator with respect to x, minus v du minus u dv. U dv with respect to x all over the denominator square. Okay? I-apply lang natin yung formula natin para sa quotient. Okay, so i-apply natin yan. Therefore, we have ang function natin x tapos in terms of t. So therefore, ang symbol natin, hindi na x prime ang gagamitin natin, derivative of x with respect to t. Okay? So apply natin itong rule natin. So yung denominator natin, kopyahin natin, 3t minus 5, denominator, times derivative ng numerator, 2t plus 1, 2t plus 1, with respect to t. Tapos, isasubtract natin yung v du minus u dv. So, minus, ito namang numerator, so 2t plus 1 times derivative ng denominator, 3t minus 5. 3t minus 5 with respect to t, tapos all over the denominator square. So, all over 3t minus 5 squared. Okay? So, simplify na natin ngayon. So, kunin natin ang derivative ng 2t. Ang derivative ng 2t ay 2 na lang. Derivative nitong 1, 0 na yon. So, kopyahin lang natin ito. So, we have 3t minus 5. Pinopya lang ito. Derivative nito ay 2 na lang. Itong 1, 0 na yan. And then minus, just copy the 2t plus 1. Derivative nitong 3t minus 5. Derivative ng 3t is 3. derivative ng 5, negative 5 ay 0. So, wag na natin isulat yon. All over the denominator, 3t minus 5 squared. And then, simplify na lang natin ito, i-distribute natin itong 2. Distribute yung 2, so 2 times 3t, we have 60. Negative 5 times 2, so we have negative 10. Distribute natin itong 3, pati itong negative sign, i-distribute natin. So therefore, we have 3 times 2t, may negative pa dito, so we have negative 60. 3 times 1, that is 3, may negative sign pa dito, so negative 3. All over 3t minus 5 squared. Then finally, combine natin, 60 minus 60, okay, makakancel na ito. 0 na yon. And then negative 10 minus 3, that is equal to negative 13. Yung negative sign, okay lang na ilagay natin sa gitna. Negative 13 over 3t minus 5 squared. So, ito na yung final answer natin. Okay? Yung negative sign, pwedeng nasa gitna, pwedeng nasa taas. Parehas lang yun. Okay? And then, last example, number 7. So, try na natin. Last example, number 7. V is equal to square root of a squared minus y squared. So, sa pagganitong mga derivative, yung mga a, b, c, parang ano yan, pag nakita kayo ng ganyan, ibig sabihin nun, constant itong a. Constant yung a. Ang variables natin, itong v, tsaka itong y. Okay? So, pag din-differentiate natin, ang kukunin natin ay derivative of v with respect to y. Iti-treat natin itong a, treat natin itong a as constant. So, dahil may square root, gamitin natin yung direct formula para sa square root. Okay? So, ano bang formula ng square root of derivative of square root of u? So, ang derivative ng square root of u, pinakita ko na kanina, ang derivative ng square root of u with respect to x ay equal sa 1 over 2 square root of u times derivative of u with respect to x. So, i-apply lang natin itong formula. So, therefore, we have 1 over 2. Ang square root of u natin, ito yon. So, a squared minus y squared. Then, kunin natin yung derivative nito. Times derivative nito, wala na yung square root. Ito lang nasa loob, radicand natin. Derivative of a squared minus y squared with respect to y. Okay? So therefore, kopyahin lang natin to 1 over 2 square root of a squared minus y squared times constant itong a squared. So derivative nitong a squared, constant yan, edi 0 na lang yon. Okay? Constant yung a. So 0 minus derivative ng y squared with respect to y. So that is yung 2 ibaba lang natin. So we have 2y. Exponent 2 minus 1, kaya y na lang. Okay? So tapos itong 0, bali wala na yung 0, pwede na nating burahin. Negative 2y na lang. So times negative 2y na lang ay sulat natin dito. Tapos makakancel yung 2, cancel yung negative, yung 2. May natira pang sign na negative. So final answer is negative y all over square root of a squared minus y squared. So ito na yung derivative of v with respect to y. That's all. So I hope nakatulong ang video na ito. So kung meron kayong math question, i-comment nyo lang po or i-PM nyo ako sa aking messenger, RJ Enseñado. Bye-bye!